All right, it is that time of year. Nick reads mean comments from YouTube as well as a bit of Reddit. I debated whether or not to do this video this year, but figured I could use a laugh. Hopefully y'all could use a laugh as well. It is a cliche almost at this point to say it's been a tough year. You're probably gonna see all sorts of year-end recaps saying the same thing. But with that, let's get into it. Again, the format of this is I've asked some friends and family to go through my YouTube and some Reddit comments to pick out some gems. So I'm gonna be going through this for the first time and see what y'all had to say about cocktail chemistry in 2020. All right, jumping into it. His reactions are so cringy. Just don't fake over the top, close your eyes, and look to God for thanks. Cocktail Chem, I gotta say I love your videos and I love your recipes, but what made you decide to film yourself taking a sip of the drink at the end of every video? It's basically a carbon copy reaction for every single cocktail, so what's the point? Is there a specific audience that you're pandering towards? Yeah, good question. Well, we got this a bit last year as well. This is a recurring theme. People either love or hate my cringy little cheers at the end of every video. If you're on the love side of the equation, check out last year's mean comments. I actually finished it with a full compilation of cheers from out through the entire year. Yeah, I don't know. I just started off doing that and it just kind of stuck. It's just one of those things that became part of the format. But I honestly do say there are some videos where I do taste the drink for the first time on that video. So you are seeing some authentic reactions there. But it is kind of funny to like voice over my inner monologue as I'm sipping it. But you know what? It's stuck and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. All right, what's next? As a Wisconsinite, what a tragedy. Thank you, Amy Schumer's anal tumor. It's the first thing I saw. So this is Reddit. I'm assuming this is when I made the old fashioned and I got an influx of people who were clearly from Wisconsin telling me that I'm not making the old fashioned the proper Wisconsin way. This is wrong on so many levels. If you claim an old fashioned recipe, and it is, and you never even pull out a muddler, you can just take your ass back to Chicago, you FIB. Yes, I remember posting this video. I had to look up FIB back in the day because I got a few of those comments. It's like effing Illinois bastard. All right, so Wisconsinites are pissed. Maybe I'll have to do a revisit of the Wisconsin Old Fashioned at some point just to give a little love to a very vocal subculture of my audience. All right, on to the next one. John Van Camp says, "Where's the chemistry? Nothing here but product placement bullshit." Nick Riviera, WTF is this chemist BS? Kazoo Malou, whenever someone refers to bar-tending as chemistry or science, my eye twitches and I lose a little bit of faith in humanity. Okay. Yes, some people do react to the chemistry name, and not everything is chemistry, I guess, technically, when it comes down to it, but some of the things that are a little more advanced, you know, I chalk up to more scientific approaches. But it's just also a name of the channel. People get a little bent out of shape for that. But yeah, some people do call me out on the chemist, the lack of true chemistry. Okay, next up, Christopher Perote. Holy shit, you're such a gringo, all caps. It's not pina colada, it's pina colada. Literally couldn't watch the rest of the video all the way through. I remember that one. I think I favorited that one. Yes, I did a pina colada video 3 ways and failed to pronounce it correctly throughout the entire video. I don't know why. Pina colada just has like, that's what I was calling it ever since a kid, I guess, when I was growing up drinking like virgin pina coladas. But yes, pina colada, which I think literally means like strained pineapple or something. Called out. Pronunciation is also a very recurring theme on these mean comments videos. What's next? Okay, I know what this is from. You showed off your pant legs, but all I could see were your hairy ass toes. I will never watch to the end ever again. And Elroy says, you could be a foot model for Lord of the Rings. I'm pretty sure this was when I did a sponsorship read, and I was showing off some pants I was wearing, and I threw like my feet up on the counter or something, and people were quick to point out my hairy toes. Yes, they are hairy. Keeps me warm in the winter. Next. First time here. This is hideous and highly pretentious. Not for a non-hipster taste. Okay. And then some other name says, this shit is either over-engineered or pretentious as fuck. I don't think I would drink anything you use to make these drinks because the ingredients, comma, alone, are trash. You picked shit rum for the first drink. This coffee bullshit is for hipsters. Stick to your chocolate milk. The last rum, dash, good choice. Everything else was fucking repulsive. I could also piss into a glass, refine the urea, combine it with sugar and other reagents, and produce just the fucking worst equation for a base idea. Get fucked and please quit. That was probably the most eloquent mean comment I've seen in a while. Well done, ZVNAVV3W5. The Sinetist says, so good, better, and total douche. Got it. I'm assuming that's referring to the format I've been doing a lot this year, the 3 ways, basic, pro, and chemist version of cocktails. So good, better, and total douche. Yes, I can appreciate most people will not do the third and most complex version, sometimes called the douchey version of the cocktails. All right, on to, I think this is the last one coming up. Leo Montesinos. This makes me so sad. Man, okay. This is why there is an oversaturation of self-proclaimed mixologists using gimmicks to make a better cocktail. There are so many dynamics here that aren't being observed that hold much more relevancy to why cocktails are made a certain way. Instead, here's a fine example of how to use a cookie cutter methods to make your cocktail seem cooler. I'm a bartender, concoctionist in Orange County, and I've been, wow, okay. Leo, I'm sorry I made you sad. Clearly, as a concoctionist, you know better, and I would love to see what you can produce, and I am always here to learn. So I appreciate the feedback, and teach me better ways to make these cocktails be more authentic and not just seem cooler. I appreciate that, Leo. But seriously, y'all, most of the comments this year, again, were very positive. I know everyone was going through a lot. I tried to pivot the channel a bit to cater to more of the folks making simple cocktails at home with a couple ingredients lying around the pantry. But we had fun. Again, as you're probably gonna hear from every recap video, we hope 2021 is gonna be better, and it really can't get much worse, I don't think. But I've found that I am taking this time of year to just appreciate what I have. I am lucky to be able to do this out of the comfort of my home, my apartment here in San Francisco. There are hundreds and thousands of folks in the hospitality industry who are out of a job and potentially not going to be returning to a job anytime soon, and many establishments that are going to be closing for good. So my ask of you is to continue to support those folks, whether it's through buying gift cards, doing to-go orders, supporting them in a way that you think makes sense and is safe, because we're not out of the woods yet. But do want to appreciate y'all for sticking with me, and for those who support the channel. We will get through this, and until next time, cheers. Wait. Until next time, cheers.